Hi everyone, how are we doing? 2000 Trees Festival is getting closer and closer, so I thought it was about time that we did a video similar to what we did for Download Festival earlier in the summer, about 10 bands that you should give your time to at this year's festival. I'm going to give you a breakdown of who's on, when they're on, what stage, what time, what day, etc. And then going to give you 3 songs that if you're not familiar with that band already, they're the stuff that you should check out. So these are some of the bands that are on a little bit lower down the lineup. That you might not have heard of before. Some of them you will have heard of before, but still think you should check out as well. So let's get straight into it then. Number 1, they were on the download video as well. It is Bob Vylan. Now, I'm very, very excited for Bob Vylan. They're actually playing twice across the weekend. They're on the Wednesday on the Forest stage between 25 to 11 and 11:15. That's right before the silent disco, so you'll have 20 minutes to go and see them, you know, muck around in the forest for a bit, go back to camp, get your drinks and come back for the silent disco. And then they're on the Thursday as well on the main stage from 4:20 to 5:05. So whether or not they're going to do Wicked and Bad on the main stage, I've no idea, but they would probably get in a lot of trouble based on last year. If you were there last year, you'll know that they broke the stage. So some songs to check out are Wicked and Bad, which they'll finish on, but I don't know whether they'll risk breaking the main stage. We Live Here and GDP. Now number 2 is a band called Loathe. I feel like as fellow Scousers, I feel like I need to represent them. So they're on the Axiom stage between 25 to 8 and 25 to 9 on the Saturday. 3 songs by them that you need to check out are Is It Really You, Two-Way Mirror and Gourd. It's kind of like a Deftonesy kind of vibe, and then a little bit more hardcore elements thrown in as well. Number 3, a band that most people will probably have already heard of, and most people will probably already be planning to go and see. It's the mighty Skindred. They're on the main stage on the Thursday between 25 to 8 and 25 to 9. And 3 songs by them that you should check out is Warning, which of course means the Newport Helicopter. That's My Jam, and Kill the Power. Number 4, I've kind of cheated for. It's counterbats, but we'll get to them properly in a second. They're actually playing twice across the weekend, but the first one, they're playing the Thursday on the Forest stage as Bat Sabbath. Now, for those of you that don't know, Bat Sabbath is literally just the members of Counterbats as a Black Sabbath cover band. So they'll be playing the Forest stage on the Thursday between 20 to 9 and 9:30. And they're, as I say, they're playing Black Sabbath songs, so, you know, Children of the Grave, War Pigs, Into the Void, NIB, all those kind of things. And then Counterbats proper are playing on the Cave stage on the Friday. That is, again, between 20 to 9 and 9:30. So the same time, both days, just different stages, and it's 2 completely different sets. One is literally just Black Sabbath, and then the full Counterbats set is the next day. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering why I didn't mention 3 Counterbat songs. Well, that's because I'm an idiot and I forgot. So if you want to go and check them out, go and listen to Hail Destroyer, Sabotage, which is a Beastie Boys cover, and Sorceress. Anyway, back to the video. Number 5, Electric Six. I feel like everyone's heard of Electric Six before. I'm definitely planning on going to see them because they're just a very fun time. They're on the main stage on Saturday from 3 o'clock till 4:45, but Dick Valentine, the singer from Electric Six, is actually doing a solo set again on the Saturday, but it's in the Forest stage, and that is from 1:45 to 1:15. 3 songs by them, if you haven't heard of them already, is Gay Bar, Danger High Voltage, which I'm sure everybody knows, and I'm the Bomb. And it's just a bit of a fun time, so definitely go and check them out if you're free. Number 6, another band that's playing 2 sets is Holding Absence. They're doing the first set on the Forest stage on the Wednesday. This is 9:25 to 10:05. So they're on just before Bob Vylan and then the silent disco. And then their second set is the main stage on the Saturday between 4:20 and 5:05. And if you want to check some of their songs out, there is Afterlife, Gravity, and Like a Shadow. Number 7 is an up-and-coming name called Cody Frost. She's on the Forest stage on the Saturday between 6 o'clock and 6:30. If you do want to check some of her stuff out, she's got I Should Take Better Care and Verbal Warnings, but the thing that people would probably know her most for is she actually did Bull with Enter Shikari. I doubt she's going to be playing that because it's an Enter Shikari song, but if you like that, you know, she features quite heavily on that song. So if you like what she does on that, then you'll like the rest of her stuff. Number 8, a band called 100 Reasons. They're on the main stage on the Saturday between 20 to 8 and 25 to 9. And if you want to go and check out some of their stuff online, you can listen to Kill Your Own, I'll Find You, and Glorious Sunset. Number 9, another great up-and-coming band, As Everything Unfolds. They're on the new stage on the Friday from 10 to 7 until 7:30. And if you want to check some of their stuff out, go and listen to On the Inside, Ultraviolet, and Slow Down. And number 10, Lake Malice. Now, Lake Malice have been getting bigger and bigger, and I think they're going to be one of those bands in a few years' time that you'll have wished that you'd have seen when they were small. They're on the Cave stage on the Thursday between 1 and 1:30 in the afternoon. And if you want to go and listen to some of their stuff online, you can check out Blossom, Stop the Party, and Black Turbine. Would you like a bonus round? Okay, we're going to do the headliners anyway. For My Valentine, the band I'm probably the most excited to see across the whole weekend. Saw them in March, brilliant. Saw them in Malta last year, absolutely brilliant. This is their first ever festival headline show in the UK, apart from the Download pilot, but we don't talk about that for reasons. They're on the main stage on the Friday. So the main stage headline is on the Friday night between 25 to 10 and 11 o'clock. Now, everyone knows the classics for For My Valentine, Tears Don't Fall, Scream Aim Fire, Waking the Demon. But they're going to be playing a lot of stuff from the new album as well. So if you haven't listened to it so far, 3 songs from that album that you can go and check out are Parasite, Knives, and Death by a Thousand Cuts. The Saturday night main stage headliner, another band I'm really looking forward to seeing, is Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes. Saw them twice last summer, put on brilliant shows, and no doubt they will do again, doing their own headline set. They're on between 20 to 10 and 11 o'clock. And go and check out Kitty Sucker, Crowbar, and Lullaby. Now, Soft Play, formerly that word that I can't say on YouTube, Thursday night's headliner, I've never really listened to. In fact, I've never listened to them. I never really thought they'd be on that level, but, you know, I don't organise festivals, so clearly I'm wrong. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in absolutely blind. But I'm just going to go for a good time, and that way I can't be disappointed if I don't like them. And if I do like them, then I've discovered a brand new band that I like. So I haven't got any songs by them to show you. I apologise for that. But for my own enjoyment of the festival, I'm going to go in completely blind, stand at the back, have a drink, and just basically see what the vibe is. So that was 13 bands that you should go and check out at this year's 2000 Trees Festival. Would you like a bonus round? Now, this last one I want to mention is quite controversial. It's a band called No Devotion. Now, this band is former members of... started in 2015. They released one album, and then kind of, due to a series of unfortunate events that had nothing to do with that other stuff, decided to just take a break from everything, and they still made music, but kind of in the shadows. And then last year they started releasing some of that stuff and started doing a couple of shows. So I'm not here to comment on anything. I would recommend going and listening to Sean Smith's Sappening podcast, which are actually at the festival as well. He has probably the best insight I've heard on the whole situation. But there's no affiliation with you know who. And after hearing what Sean Smith has to say on it, I choose to believe that they're just innocent people whose livelihoods were ruined by a monster. And that's all I'll say on the issue. But I do understand if people have reservations about going to see them. But if you do want to go and check them out, then they're on the Axiom stage on Thursday, from 5:10 till 5 to 6. And if you want to listen to some of the new stuff, which doesn't sound anything like, you know, they don't play any of those songs, then go and listen to songs called Starlings, Stay, and Permanent Sunlight. So that was 14 bands that you should go and see at this year's 2000 Trees Festival. We've got one more video to come out before the festival, which is an Everything You Need to Know guide. And then it's on to the festival itself, and then the big vlog that comes after that. So please go and check that other video out when it drops. If you haven't already, please subscribe down there somewhere. I'll put it in the corner. And I will see you in the next one.